last time on D&D, you guys finished fighting a turtle. You sure did beat it by flipping it over. You made me feel sad. And then after that, you guys chit-chatted with Mr. Krabs for a little bit. You guys got... Did you guys get any items from him? Yes. Bjorky, you got the Ring of the Grammarian.
And a cow.
And a cow. Yes. Got the cow. Yes, you have a cow. Yay! It fits in a rickshaw, I guess.
Yeah, and Teddy got new swords, right?
We can just cut that out. Just gonna stick with the axe.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
The stats weren't really that much better anyways. And, the axe is Teddy's,
Well, okay. But you could have that as your backup weapon. Because it's on fire, right? It's just like always on fire. Am I crazy?
No, it is a command word to make it light up in flames.
I mean, you don't have to have it as your main weapon. Everyone gets 2. So you can use the flaming sword if it ever comes up where you need a flaming sword.
Okay.
So keep it. So you are on Rickshaw Sean's rickshaw, and you are traveling to the Seastone Isles. So Mr. Krabs' place is on sort of a cliff overlooking the Gulpin Gulf. And Rickshaw Sean says, well, first, I guess he would be like, hey, you're still going to pay me for this, right?
No shot, dog.
Oh, then I guess I just won't go. And he sits down. 2 gold per person.
No.
Prices are going up.
Not paying you.
Well, you do this every time, man.
Hey, do you pay a taxi every time you use it?
No.
No.
You give us an unreasonable price.
I don't know what a taxi is.
Whoever said no, one of you make a persuasion check.
Can we do intimidation?
Actually, no, deception, because this is not how taxis work.
Who's good at that? Theodore is not.
Oh, let's check my deception roll. A +0. Let me do this, buddies.
Oh,
I got
okay.
this too.
I at least have a +1 to that.
I mean, if you
Let
guys...
Grandpappy was the one that said no, so he should be the one that
yeah, he's got to do it.
It's gotta be him.
Grandpappy got a 9.
Oh, total?
I think I know how taxis work. I am one. 2 gold per person.
Still no shot, dog.
That's way too much.
Yeah, some of these guys are broke.
All right, how about this? What if we do 2 gold and you take us all the way to Leopold and you don't ask us again?
Like right now?
No, when we tell you to. You will be our personal taxi and we pay you 2 gold each right now and you never ask us for money again.
Okay, now do a persuasion.
16.
How about we do 1 gold per person?
For this trip?
Oh, per person. Gotcha.
And you never ask us again. That sounds like a deal.
All right.
We gotta pay for the cow.
Wendell and Rickshaw shake on it.
Okay. Wendell, actually, everyone hears his internal monologue as he shouts out loud to the world. Ha! I just made a cool... he starts counting. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 10 gold. You see a little bit of smoke comes out of his ears. That's a winning day for me. Hop on.
Let's go.
Oh.
Is he secretly Sonic the Hedgehog?
You hear the screeching of tires as Rickshaw Sean's feet move incredibly fast in place to charge up. He says, hold on to your butt. And then he zooms off the cliff with all of you in tow.
Wow.
You feel the wind pushing your face as tight as it can, as you're barely able to keep your eyes open. The wind is just rushing at you as Rickshaw Sean, everyone closes their eyes for just a moment in the anticipation of a pretty sizable crash into the water. But when you open your eyes, Rickshaw Sean is running on top of the water, and the rickshaw itself is being dragged so quickly that you are all basically speedboating over to the Seastone Isles.
Oh no, I'm getting a little nauseous.
That's all you have to say about this, huh? The man is running on water, and you're nauseous.
I can run on water. It's not that crazy.
Can you?
Why is no one else saying anything? Everybody else just seems really calm about this.
I can.
I've seen a lot of strange shit
dude.
this week.
We've seen a lot. I can turn into animals and shoot like fire and stuff. Frankly, it's not that crazy given the circumstances and natural state of our world.
I killed a man.
That's not really that magical and or whimsical. That's just violent.
You know, I killed a dragon,
Well, it was
so
a
this
magic
is fine.
man. It was like, or whatever,
I suppose. I can see the future.
You guys remember the time I killed a dragon?
Oh, you tell us in explicit and very detailed.
I didn't. That's the fun part.
Oh, Grandpappy, you lied to me.
What's Manny doing right now?
What would Manny do in the situation? If Grandpappy is not in his barrel, he is in the barrel.
Oh no, Grandpappy's in the barrel.
Okay, so you're both in the barrel.
Ooh.
Manny's kind of curled up on the floor.
Everybody, it's always a tight squeeze, but there's always enough space.
Anyway, does anyone want to heal up as you are traveling?
Yes. I'm at
So-
19 HP. I need to heal.
I'm at 7.
Am I at
Yeah.
full?
Right now, Wendell is at his full health. Teddy's at 28. Grandpappy's at 42. Bjork is at... Actually, I forgot. Wendell used his cool healing spell. So I have you at 1 health right now, Bjork. But how much would you have at this point?
I believe I'm at 17 right now then.
Okay. And let's say that the health that you got from leveling up would be added to your HP total right now.
Okay.
So what is that for everybody?
I rolled 5 of my hit dice and I got a 30 total. So Teddy, including the HP bump from that, he is at 68 now.
Hey.
I rolled bad. Only one of them was a high number. I rolled 2 2s.
Was that for you healing right now?
You know, for the short rest, yeah. In total, I rolled 30 on the hit dice.
Well, before you do that, I had something that bards do for short rests that make you heal a little bit more, I think.
Okay, well, I'll still be at full HP if you give me that.
Okay. 68 is full HP for you, gotcha.
You have 74.
What is it? Is Song of Rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear my performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice, each of those creatures regain an extra 1d6 hit point.
So depending on how many dice you use, you also get a d6.
I'm going to say it's probably a d8, just because I think it's probably based on my Bardic Inspiration dice.
Okay. So yeah, Teddy, roll another d6 for your health.
Okay. 1.
Hey.
Let's go. Totally worth that
60
explanation.
Oh, wait, no, this is good, actually, because now I'm at 69.
Nice.
Nice.
So is anyone else going to spend some hit die to get help? Rupert
Am I
and
at-
Bjork.
What is my health at?
I'm going to say it's 52.
I'll heal up, right?
Okay.
Rupert's at 41.
What do I have to roll to heal up?
You can roll up to 7d10, and that would be all the dice that you can use. But you can have multiple short rests a day. I'm going to say it's like between 12 and 1 p.m. right now.
Okay.
So it's the afternoon.
Okay. You said roll up to 7d10?
You get to use 7d10 dice. You have a 1d10 per level that you have. But you also get a d6 for the Song of Rest that Bjork is doing.
Okay. Yeah, I got 10 health back.
Okay. Yeah, you're at full health, baby. Full health, baby. And then, yeah, Bjork, are you healing yourself?
Would like to heal a little bit. You said I'm at 24 health, right? So let me.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll 3d8
And then you get a d6 too.
plus a d6. Cool. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna gamble. I'm only gonna roll 2d8s.
Whoa!
I got 12.
That's not bad.
12.
I'm at 36 health.
Okay.
I have a plan in case we get into a tussle en route.
It's crazy that I rolled a 6 on the d6 and 2 3s on the d8.
That's the way the cookie combos.
Yeah, that's why I should have rolled 3 d8s, but not too late.
Real quick, are we going to be able to chat while we're still on the rickshaw, or are we just going to be at the island?
Depends on if there's anything you want to say as you're scooting over.
Yeah, I would like to, if that's allowed.
Yeah, go for it.
Guys, what's our plan for going to the Seastone Isles? I know that she has the favor for Teddy. What's her name again? Tiadrin?
Yeah, her name's Tiadrin. I wanted to let her know perhaps the situation with Dr. Quackers. Maybe they'll give us some cool stuff and help us out with it.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could try to help get her on our side to help beat Quackers or something.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm just glad that we're all on the same page. I don't know if we really got a chance to discuss it before, so that's all I wanted to say.
I just probably do some animal themed shenanigans. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely want to do some shenanigans. It's been a while since we've done some of those.
Rupert, maybe you could be her royal court jester.
It'd be hard to do that. I perform bad under stress.
He sweats a lot.
Yeah, how fucking dare you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be insensitive. I don't know many tabaxi.
You just really upset me, and I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay, good night.
In the middle of the day.
He's just a little cranky.
Aww.
Someone get him the cow. Is the cow on the rickshaw with
Yeah, he's on the roof.
I'm gonna go
How-
sleep by the cow.
How crammed
It'll-
are we in this rickshaw? We're like all
Oh, it's pretty tight.
pretty tight. Okay.
Well, there's 2 people in a barrel, so it's a little less bad.
Okay. Bing bong bong bing bong. Bing bing bong bing bong. It seems that your stone of far speech is ringing. Bing bong bing bong.
Greg, I think your stone's ringing.
That's right. I forgot it was me. Yeah.
Hey, diddle.
Hold up to my head. Hello?
You hear a hello. Who is this? Greg?
Yeah. Who is this?
No, it's Crackers. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Oh, pretty good. Things are going pretty swell over here. How about you guys? I'm surprised you're not dead from that whole army thing.
What army thing?
Oh, like the demons that were attacking or whatever.
I didn't do it.
What?
No, it didn't happen.
Greg, can you put it on speakerphone? I can't hear. Who is it?
What? No, hold on.
Hello?
Who's
Can you hear
this?
me?
Who's this
I
guy?
put him on speaker.
Hello?
Yeah.
It's me.
Who is this?
Who's me?
We just spoke.
I didn't
Of all
speak to
people, you would know.
I don't know that voice. Never heard
I
of it.
don't
in my
know.
life.
I haven't.
The 3D projection of Professor Quackers, namely just a duck with a bow tie and hat on, appears in the rickshaw with you. Hey,
Should I know you?
Oh shit, he's here.
Grandpappy, that hurts.
How did you get this number?
We've talked on it before.
What?
What? Am I taking crazy pills?
No, Quackers, we've talked on the phone before. It was back when we were in Silver Deep. What do you want?
Hey, that's mean.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have very good phone manners. What is it? Why do you call?
I was just checking up on you. I really thought you guys died. You guys were
Really?
getting attacked or whatever.
I feel like he's just calling us to taunt us.
No.
I don't even know this guy.
Yeah,
Me neither.
He's a pretty bad guy.
Yeah.
He's pretty bad.
Who are these two?
Professor Quackers, let me introduce you to the 2est new members of our party. We have Rupert and we have Theodore.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. We got a cow now, you son of a bitch, and we're gonna kill you.
Wow, that's a lot. It's nice to meet you.
It is.
I like your cow.
Thank you.
Anyway, nothing's going on. What are you doing? Wait, hold on. Are you in the water?
No.
We're pirates
Wait,
now.
can you see
Deception
us?
check. 10.
What'd you do?
I said no, and I rolled deception. And
Oh.
I got a 10.
We're pirates.
That sounds fun.
Wait, you can see us through this thing?
Yeah, sort of.
Do we want him doing that?
I don't think we have too much of a choice. He seems like a very all-powerful, all-knowing being. I think it has nothing to do with the speaking stone.
Oh,
He didn't know we were alive, so he's not all-seeing. And then we also just introduced 2 new members of our party to him. I think we should also give him our social security number.
we don't have
What's
that.
that? Hold up.
Can I make, like, to see if an arcana check, if it's, like, some external thing, or if it's the rock?
Sure.
That's a big 11.
Hey, from what you can tell, it seems that this is like a regular speaking stone. You know, it conveys words between one stone and the next. This Professor Quackers seems to have hijacked it in some capacity to use it for an extended purpose. It's basically a video call, so
like if-
nothing super fancy.
It's a 3D like hologram projection of Dr. Quackers, right?
Yes, sir.
What if
Would
I,
I,
what, if
like-
I what if I stand in the projection? Would he be able to see anything?
Do you try it?
All right, yes. Theodore tries to block it so that way he can't see where they are.
Okay, like a ghost, he just kind of poofs through you. Just says,
Ooh.
"Whoa, I didn't want to see your junk." Although you're just wearing a shirt, so I guess you're always having your junk out. I don't like that. Why'd you guys pick this guy up?
He cried a lot.
He
Yes.
looks like he would.
Quackers, do you have anything? Did you have a reason for calling us, or were you just going to be a dick?
To be a dick, that's a lot. I didn't do anything to you this time.
You're only dooming the entire world.
Yeah, but you got like 20-something days. Live it up.
Hey, Quackers, real quick, by any chance, do you want to tell us what your name is?
Oh, that's a good one. That's tricky. You almost got me with that one. No.
Can you give us a hint? Like, what's the first letter or something?
All right. Do you really want to know my name?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, he says. All right, let me spell it out for you. You want to write it down?
Let me just look for some pen and paper real quick.
I'm gonna write it on my back so we don't forget.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll bet.
All right, N.
Wait, hold on, I gotta pull his skin tight. It's too quickly.
All right, I'm gonna look the other way.
Okay. Alright, N,
U,
U,
N,
N,
Y,
Y,
Oh wait.
A.
No.
A.
That's it.
Oh, I see here.
It's Nanya. Oh, wait, I can't say it. Did we just summon him? Oh, Jesus.
No, it's none of your business.
It's none of your. God damn it.
I'm a
I
clever
especially
old-
don't like you.
And I don't like you too, buddy. You know what? This call's over. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the Speaking Stone.
Okay,
Wait,
let's
we want to
see.
know why he's calling us, right?
No, we asked him. He was just being a dickhead.
Oh.
No, he didn't get to say why. We just cut him off. Teddy just went to go stand in front of the speaking stone.
Teddy teabagged him.
Wait, can I get out of the barrel and put my barrel over the speaking stone?
I was just gonna shut the magic off, but if
I'm
we
gonna-
don't want to do that,
Before he does that, I'm gonna counterspell that. Or
Counterspell
that's
my
counter
spell.
charm. Shit, I misread. I'm dyslexic. Sorry, can't do that. Never mind.
I'm gonna need you to roll a oppose Arcana check, and that's how we'll do this. You don't have to like dispel magic.
okay. They're 11.
Yeah, he still gotcha. You try to cast dispel magic, but before you even can, you feel that the speaking stone responds to the intention of you casting the spell, and you can feel that the spell has increase in strength to sort of counteract it before you can even start. So
that's
before
not
you could try, you can tell that it's impossible.
Okay, never mind, guys. I talked a pretty big game there, but this is outside of my depth.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
Hey,
Okay, Quackers, uninterrupted. Can you tell us why you're calling?
Truth is, I just wanted to catch up. You guys were my friends before these guys were, so I just wanted to see how you're doing. I'm just kind of working on this spell, and it takes a while, so figured to check in.
You're working on a spell?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, that's cool. What kind of spell?
It's a spell that would erase this plane of existence.
Oh, I don't think it's a good spell.
Hey,
I live here.
Didn't you
Good.
just say we were friends? Why are you trying to erase us from existence?
well, it's not you guys specifically. It's just like everybody, everything. It needs to go.
Oh, you're a nihilist. Alright, somebody kill this man.
I'm a duck.
Okay.
Stood on
And
the-
I'm a bear.
Line.
Is that?
I just kind of made my usual gibberish. I just make sounds sometimes. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, Shabba Sheba.
But hey, how do you know that?
Listen to the podcast. All right.
Oh, solid.
Well, I guess I'll talk to you later. If you guys are gonna be weird about it.
Quackers, I'm gonna roast you and eat you alive. And I hang up.
Let's do a dexterity contest because he sees you about to hang up, and he's gonna try and hang up first.
Nah.
Okay.
Can I
Go ahead.
help him? Can
Go
I
ahead,
give
roll.
him the help action so that he can roll with advantage?
How are you gonna help?
But I'll sacrifice my
I
life.
grab his arm and help him go
That's-
for it
That's
faster.
to speed it up.
You shove his hand.
I like push his elbow.
I'll give you the chance to also do a dexterity challenge, like a dexterity check, to see if you hit it faster than Greg does.
I rolled a 10, so
That's the answer. I rolled an 8.
Teddy is able to push your arm into the speaking stone to turn off the spell. And before Professor Quackers gets a chance to even respond, he is gone.
Yeah, we really showed him, guys.
yeah. What was he talking about with podcasts? That sounds cool. We should start one of those.
What is that?
We start talking points and we discuss either about common topics that people discuss in their daily lives, or we could go into more niche subjects like, I don't know, maybe like politics or finance or something of that variety. Typically, we all sit in a singular place and discuss this. Oh, we could be in multiple locations, all commuting and communicating via technology.
I lean down to Rickshaw and I go, how close are we?
We're there. And as you look ahead, you see a crescent-shaped island straight ahead, and you know that it is the capital island of the Seastone Isles. This one is called Crescent Moon Isle, and that is where you are at. So, you guys are entering pretty much the only gap in the crescent moon-shaped island. So there is mostly land that is surrounding this area, and it looks like there is a bustling port at the opposite end of the opening of this island. You see a few boats coming to and from this sort of narrow opening in the island, as well as guards set up as sentry between the two places where the island will stop connecting. So you guys are scooting through here, and at the two tips where the moon is not meeting, you see that there are significant guards and entry points that you're being spotted as you're coming in. From what you can tell, based on like passive insight, it's more or less just protection for the island, making sure that there is only one choke point to get in or out of. So it's not that you're being scoped out in particular, but this is how things work here. So with that, you guys enter, and you kind of get a few raised eyebrows from the boats surrounding you as this man is running across the water with his rickshaw towards the port. And as you sort of skirt right up to the coastline, you are able to park the rickshaw on the dock that leads into this island city. You enter a bustling portside area where there are a few, say, shops, bars. Several large ships are parked, as well as just general kind of little stand-up shops alongside the pier selling fish and other seaside goods. There's a lot of trade going on, people exchanging this and that. You also see that amongst the people here, probably more dragonborn than any other race. They all appear to be sort of darker in color. Seems like they come from a similar lineage. Anyway, you also see up the sort of mountain that makes up the majority of the island, there is a castle nested in the cliffside that you can get to from here. Just a short walk away.
Has Rickshaw docked?
You're all on the pier together, and Rickshaw Sean is standing like motionless again.
All right, thank you, Rickshaw. We're gonna go check out the castle real quick. We have some business to do with Miss Tiiiime. So you wait right here, and we'll be right back.
Completely motionless. Looks like he is checked out.
All right, I think we're good. Guys, are you ready to go to the castle?
Do we got a plan of diplomacy? Or are we just gonna wing it?
We have the letter. We just gotta show it to him.
Okay.
Teddy, I think you need to spruce yourself up a little bit. You need to look at your best.
Are you saying I need a bath?
Yeah, just jump in the water real quick.
I am still a little burnt. Yeah.
Wendell goes over and just starts like matting your hair down. You know when like you lick your hand and like just like slick your hair down.
He's just doing that to his leg, though.
Yeah.
That's as high as you can reach.
Give him a pompadour.
You're gonna look so good.
Thanks, man.
Can I roll for fashion?
I'll say that if you have to do any sort of like persuasion checks, something along those lines, you'll have the help action from Wendell.
Nice.
Wow. That's great because I only have a +1 to charisma, so that's good.
I would like to try to use rally on Theodore to have him have better resolve.
What did that do?
I could give him a drink and give him better resolve to help him with his friends.
Hell yeah. Glub, 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 glub.
Well, yeah, sure. I'll drink the special Grandpappy barrel drink.
I'm gonna wild shape into a cat.
What was in that, by the way?
My butt.
He goes stone cold.
Oh, it has magical powers. That's the butt that holds the egg.
See, Manny looks down his butt. He tries to look between his legs.
He's like, oh my gosh, the power is in here.
You got the magic inside you.
We're gonna need to.
Theodore is just he's in horror right now that he just drank the Manny butt juice.
Yum yum.
Can we go somewhere so that I can forget this real quick before we go?
Yeah, here. I'm gonna turn into like an alley cat so I can look inconspicuous.
Why?
That way we can impress them by having a talking cat.
Are you not already a talking cat?
Yo,
And that's
dude,
existential.
I gotta let you know something.
Good job, man.
You're already a talking cat.
Like, watch this. I'm gonna like wild shape into like a house cat. It's still like hairless.
Does it still have the pants?
Yeah, let's get the pants.
Your cat looks shocked.
Look, I'm sorry. It's gonna be okay, Betsy. Whatever
Boo.
we named you.
Boo.
I think the cow's name was Rupert.
All right, Rupert, check out. Where are we keeping this thing?
Do you want to leave it on the rickshaw with Rickshaw Sean, or do you want to take it with us?
Good question. So,
I think we should take it with us. We might be able to use it for bargaining and maybe show off and use some cow milk and stuff.
yeah, sure, we'll bring it.
Show her the best ice cream.
All right, one of you guys hold me.
Why don't you just get on her back?
That's smarter. I'm gonna jump onto the carriage back. Okay, Rupert, let's go.
Boo.
I kind of want to go get the juice out of my mouth.
There's
I
some
don't-
salt water right there.
Oh yeah,
Theodore just frantically washes his mouth with salt water.
Don't believe those silly doctors. You can drink as much as you want of it.
Master Greg, do you have any plans?
I am not standing next to you guys right now. I went over and I'm in the middle of a conversation with one of the Dragonborn, and I'm like, so wait, you guys can't yell and stuff happens? Fusroda, that doesn't mean anything to you guys?
No, like fire you can shoot out of the mouth, right?
Yeah, but if you're yelling, like Fusroda, does that mean anything to you?
That's my cousin's name. You talking about Chesroda?
I leave the conversation, I go, this place fucking sucks.
We're already getting along well with the locals.
Alright, are you guys ready?
Okie dokie. You guys skadoodle over there to a short walk over, and you wind up at the castle grounds, but there is a gate that leads to the castle perimeter, and there are two guards standing outside. And both of them are Dragonborn, wearing pretty fancy armor. They look like they're part of the Queen's Guard in some capacity. And they say, "Hey, you halt, you!"
Jesus
Halt.
Christ, you're a guard with that voice?
What?
Meow.
That's so rude of
I
you.
just try to walk past him without acknowledging him at all.
You reach a locked gate.
Ah. You listen?
What are you doing here?
I turn and look at Teddy. I'm like, this is your thing?
oh yeah, right. We're here to see the Duchess. I have a letter from her.
Theodore pulls out the letter and shows the guard the letter.
Okay. He looks it over, kind of has the other guard look at it too, just says, hold on, I'll be right back. And he slips through the gate and proceeds to go inside. And after about a couple seconds, this same guard comes over and opens the gate for you. All right, come on in.
Oh, thank you.
Are you Kermit the Frog?
That's my cousin's name.
Wow, everybody here is cousins with somebody.
That's usually the case for people.
Meow.
Hey, cool cat.
Are we allowed to bring the cow in?
Rupert, you said that you were gonna be a talking cat, and the first thing you say is meow. That's what cats say.
I'm allowed to speak my own dialect, you Phoenician imp.
Holy shit.
Hello, good sir. We bring great tidings from lands to the west, and we seek an audience with your duchess.
Yeah, he's not really impressed. He's like, okay, go on in.
Can we leave the cow out back?
You just gonna leave it here?
I don't know.
Why are you leaving Rupert? Bring Rupert inside.
I'm sorry. Okay, come on, Rupert.
Boo.
So how are you sitting on Rupert? Are you like sitting like a human, sitting up, or are you like laying on him like that?
I'm like on its neck over its head, like pointing my arms in the direction for Rupert to go.
I love that. That's awesome.
Okie dokie. So you guys head on in, and it's a nice castle. It's pretty. It looks like a castle from the inside and outside. Princess Peach's castle comes to mind. So it looks a little bit like that. It's real nice inside. And echoey as you take your steps forward, you hear a tuk-a-tuk, tuk-a-tuk, tuk-a-tuk. That's not how echoes work. Cut that out.
I think that's how it goes work now.
So,
We're in Peach's castle. I'm just gonna BLJ my way up to the princess.
blink, 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 blink. So, as you walk through, you are escorted to the throne room. Relatively small, not quite queen, more of a duchess. So, it's nice. Maybe not like the grandest of grands. So, you see that Teodrin the 13th Dragonborn that you've seen from a alternate timeline that you kind of sort of remember. She is speaking with a woman that you've also met, Francesca, the enchantress, is there. And they appear to be speaking with one another. You hear Tiiiime say, okay, so I have sent someone inside, but we have not heard from them since. Is there anything that you can tell us, anything that you might remember that would help us to find out more about the situation at Leopold? And you hear Francesca say, I've told you all I could, and that is all I can do. I'm sorry I don't remember anymore, but we must figure it out together. I will help as much as I can. And then they both turn towards your group. And you see a little bit of immediate recognition, like a confused recognition. Tiiiime says, oh, yes, you, people. I saw the notes, and it's definitely my handwriting, and I sort of remember writing it, but could you just remind me who you are?
Do you remember going to Grandson's party?
Kinda.
Well, we were the people that's Grandpappy over there.
That's me. That's me.
He got us the invite, and that's how we were able to make it into the party. And then we kind of saved everybody from getting killed by, I think his name was Franz.
I've got a good way to jump us up.
Do you remember the grunge?
We saved Christmas.
Wait, Rupert, show Francesca your pants.
Well, still like a regular house cat, Rupert stands up on his two back legs. So, you made me these pants here, and I'm wearing them on my waist.
I just imagine him on the cow's head, just like wiggling his ass.
You made these for me.
That does look like something I've created before. How fascinating. I do remember you. Very strange. But shapeshifting presents fun challenge. And I remember making pants. But I also remember not making pants. It's very strange.
Hey, we've all been there, remembering and not remembering things. It's life.
Very true.
Yeah, that was a weird time.
So yeah, why are you here?
Oh, what's the whole thing with Quackers again? We're here to get help from you, I think.
Yes, so, I don't know, are you familiar with Professor Quackers?
No, I can't say that I am.
How experienced are you in the field of demonology?
Not at all. What about demons?
Do you want the long story or the short story?
Well, time is of the essence, but it seems that there is more going on that we can figure out as a group, since things are a little tricky at this point. So yeah, give me the whole deets.
Okay, so basically there's this temple, it's the Temple of Kizix, and we were hired by Professor Quackers to go and take this bronze egg.
Rupert, do you have the egg?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so do you want to hold up the egg?
So I think I'll do a little flip, turn back into normal Rupert. I don't know why I would take that for a bit. This is the egg.
Yeah, so this is the bronze egg, and once it was knocked off the pedestal, opened up the abyss into this plane, and Professor Quacker's plan is to destroy everything and everybody in this plane, and he wants all the demons to be let free into the world, so we were kind of hoping that you might have some knowledge on that and maybe be able to help us.
Roll an insight check for me.
14.
When you start speaking about, like, destroying the world and whatnot, you see Francesca kind of raises her eyebrows a bit in some sort of recognition. And Tiiiime says, well, fuck, that's a lot. It seems unrelated to what we're dealing with, but also, ooh-wee, that's a lot.
Wait, what are you guys dealing with? I heard you mention something about Leopold. That's where we're going to be heading to soon.
And Francesca says, you may want to rethink that plan. Leopold is gone.
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean? Gone?
From what we can tell, yes. So, I worked in Leopold about, I'll say, 3 days ago? Something to that effect. There was a creature. I could not even tell you exactly what happened. what we heard before the destruction happened was they called themselves the Oath of Conquest. They announced that they were creating a new world, destroying this one, something to that effect. And then there was the walls appeared. That's a little confusing. I barely made the doubts with my own life, but we have since found out, and Teodrin speaks up, there is a massive labyrinth that has appeared where Leopold is, or was, I suppose. The entire city is gone, and the only thing that's there right now is a giant labyrinth. And we're wondering what happened. We're under the assumption that everyone in Leopold is dead or dying. It's not great.
I think that we may be more connected than you might have initially thought, because we are looking for the people of the Oath of Conquest. Those are the people that summoned Professor Quackers. They put a demon inside of a duck, and that's why we're trying to stop him. They're the people that know his name.
We know his name now too, right?
Yeah, it's Nunya.
No, Nunya's a funny word prank, like up dog.
What's up, dog?
Not much. What's up with you?
I don't get it.
Bjork, I need you to take 1d6 of psychic damage.
I mean, your brain.
Yeah, fuck, idiot.
He has to roll it.
3.
Okie, you're at 33 health. As you feel like you have been owned, pwned,
Emboozled.
scammed. Fuck, where were we? I don't know how that's connected, but that's...
Well, I think the Oath of Conquest might be... well, they're obviously not good people. I think they might be behind a lot of the world ending.
That seems like it makes sense, given the situation and hearing what you said before we'd even told you about the labyrinth. Well, it's a scary time to be around. We have a scouting party that is sending us messages to and from Leopold, or what used to be Leopold, I suppose. So we have a pretty clear understanding that only the city itself or the surrounding area is in a bit of peril. It hasn't quite reached our shores yet, but I am nervous, and I'm nervous for my people. They don't know what's going on. It's a lot to even say out loud. So I'm hesitant, but I feel like we need to hunker down, protect ourselves in some way. I'm fearful of our immediate future.
What do you think's gonna happen?
The end of the world, I suppose.
Hunkering down when the end of the world is impending, I don't think is going to help anything.
Turtling is a good war strategy. It's not a good apocalypse strategy when it's everything that's gonna be gone. That's just my advice. They're my 2 cents. Please don't think
Meow.
I'm trying to insult you. I'm sorry.
Just then, there is a knock on the door behind you, and in comes strutting a dwarven woman wearing pretty off-the-beaten-path kind of fancy dress. Seems that they are going for a very artistic thing. Has a long red mohawk that is sort of trailing down to the ground, and a bit of crazy-ass makeup on. And next to them is a sort of giant barrel-chested man, probably. The only thing that you can tell is that they are wearing a fine suit. Kind of looks like Dead Mouse head, but it's a cat's head.
Ooh.
And they enter the room, and the dwarven woman says, Teodrin, Francesca, it's so good to see the two of you. Sorry I'm a little bit late to the gathering. Who are you guys? You seem pretty cool.
Oh, my name's Wendell. Sorry, I don't think I said that earlier.
Dame, just call me Rupert.
And we also call him Rupert.
Okay, I guess I'll introduce everybody else. The tall human over there, that's Greg. The bear, his name's Teddy. The guy in the barrel, the dwarf one, that one is Grandpappy. And the other one in the barrel, that's Manny. And then the tall orc over there, that's Bjork. And I think that's it. Oh, and also that man over there, that's Kizix.
Hey, what's up? Let me introduce myself. My name is Mistress Mona, and this, sir, is... what was your name again? You see the cat-headed man kind of shrugs. He says, he's Bob. Hi, Bob. And you see the cat man waves at her. Right, so, shall we get down to business? And she sort of walks past you, along with Bob, towards Tiiiiime.
I just wanted to interrupt that. Grandpappy's intensely staring at the dwarf.
Okay, why don't you do a perception check?
It is a 8.
8?
Yep.
Okay. You have seen this dwarf before, but really couldn't tell you where.
I will keep staring for a little bit longer.
So Tiiiiime speaks up and says, honestly, with them coming in, I'm not sure if the meeting is still going to quite work out for now. Maybe we can reschedule this.
Well, what are you guys meeting about? Is it anything to do with what we were just talking about?
Yes. And the Mistress Mona says, oh yes, Tiiiiime has, well, I shouldn't spoil the dealing and the wheeling to just any sort of folks in your court. She says, no, it's fine. You can tell them what's going on. Okay. Yeah, we were going to enter an agreement for some weapons to be sold to the SEASTONE Isles. I want to make sure that the deal goes smoothly, obviously. They kind of both shake their heads in agreement. Says, Mistress Mona is the term arms dealer okay? She's kind of like nodding. Yeah, so we are trying to stock up, make sure that we can defend ourselves if the need arises.
Well, I'm just gonna say, you probably need to go on the attack. Because Quackers plans to end the fucking world. Not like the typical kind of apocalypse where he wages war. No, I'm pretty sure he just wants to, like, erase everything. So, yeah.
What are you expecting to come and attack you from Leopold? Are they demons?
Francesca speaks. She says, I honestly do not know what happened or what attacked, but it seemed like a monstrosity of sorts.
Was there purple rain?
No purple rain.
Big birds?
No big birds.
No
Or
Big
like
nose,
a
man.
big nose. I mean, there's Henry. He helps me out from time to time. I wouldn't call him Big Nose Man, but he has big nose.
A big.
Hairless werewolves?
You see the dwarven woman say, like, who are these guys? You guys are fun.
We're just a bunch of guys being dudes.
Wait, guys, we should have a crew name. Do you guys want to have a crew name?
The
No.
Cheese Squad.
Rupert and the Rascals.
The Cheese Masters.
The milkmen.
Alright, I think we'll workshop this. We'll table this for the rickshaw.
I hope he's still there.
I was looking at some birds. What happened?
So, what is your plan? Why are you here specifically? Like, I figured you would be trying to stop the duck? Is that what you said?
He's
Yeah.
a demon in the shape of a duck.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well,
I got this letter from the Duchess. She
You know,
said
other
she would
people are
help
trying
us.
to talk Teddy. Other people are trying to talk Teddy.
Oh, I was explaining.
All right, then.
Yeah.
fine, keep going.
we need to get Professor Quacker's name in order to stop him because he's a demon and a duck. And in order to fight the demon, you need to know his real name. And that's how you exorcise him and take him out of this world. So that's what we need to know that. And the people that have that answer are the Oath of Conquest. Those are the people that summoned him. So they have the answers that we're looking for. So we have this memory extractor right here. And we're gonna use it on one of the people from the Oath of Conquest to find out what his name is. And that way we can fight him and stop him. But the reason why we came here was because we were hoping to ask you for your help in fighting Professor Quackers.
And I suppose, what is your specific request? What what can we do to help you in this quest?
Wendell goes over and knocks on Master Greg's leg, and he goes,
Master Greg, I think you're better suited for this than I am.
We could use your armies for storming Professor Quacker's headquarters.
And also some cool-ass weapons.
Eyes the dwarf.
Ooh.
Yeah, she kind of raises an eyebrow like, cool weapons. But Teodrin says, so we can potentially coordinate something, but again, our plan right now is to study the labyrinth and keep things safe at home. I don't know, where would we be storming off to, and do you have a plan?
Well, how would you be studying the labyrinth to begin with?
We just want to make sure that nothing's coming out of there that's going to be harmful to either the Seastone Isles or, I guess, the country as a whole.
Well, you said that labyrinth formed basically in the span of a day, correct? A monstrous entity, according to Francesca, came from there and built a labyrinth and annihilated a city in a day or so?
Francesca says, yes, that is right. You hit the nail on the head.
And how big was Leopold compared to the Seastone Isles here?
Pretty big. Probably 3 times the size of the island.
So it would stand to reason that they could easily dwarf your capabilities if they were to come here, as you're a third of their size, a third of their resources, a third of their manpower. You want to stock up and hole up here? What's to stop them from coming and doing the same thing to you?
And the dwarven woman, Mistress Mona, says, me, namely. I have the arsenal ready to go, ready to ship. Leopold did not have my help, and I assure you, Duchess, that we will be able to supply you with what you need in order to make sure that your city is safe and sound.
Sorry, real quick, Miss Mona, where are you from?
Under a rock, you know what I mean?
But where are you getting all of these things to supply these people with?
Oh, I am an arms dealer. I produce the arms and sell them to others.
What do you do with legs?
What?
Good question.
I have sold some, not cybernetically, but like enhanced legs.
So, if I may be so bold, Duchess, with all due respect, I think you should evacuate. I think we can come to an agreement. We can use the weapons from this lady, and we can also take your citizens out of a condensed area. If you're a third of their size, then they were able to build a labyrinth over a city that was 3 times the size of you. Condensing everybody and holding up on an island is only going to make the enemy have an easier time with throwing you to hell, basically. I think what you need to do is take the arms that this woman is trying to sell you and go on land and try to retake Leopold. You don't even know what you're up against at Leopold. So the weapons that you need, you're not even aware of what they're going to be used against.
They're gonna siege you. It's not gonna be too hard. They can just they can just do a navy application. I don't know. I don't understand boats.
We go to the land, spread out your forces that way. They can't all be wiped out as easily as Leopold was, and we start scouting Leopold to be able to determine what it is we're up against, build our arsenal, prepare the troops, and fight this entity that is threatening us all.
Master Greg, may I ask you a quick question? Do you think that maybe we go into the labyrinth? Because that's the deal with labyrinths. There's something in the middle, right? So what's there? That's probably what they're trying to hide, and I think that might be really good information.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to suggest, is that we form a scouting party with the help of the Duchess. We all go in together, scout as much as we can, and gain as much information about the Oath of Conquest as possible, so that way we can form an actual plan of attack.
I will say that we have sent in 2 of our citizens. Our scouting party is right now on the outskirts of the labyrinth of Leopold, monitoring the situation. And we have sent 2 people in, and we have not heard from them since.
What if you gave us some of the stuff so that we can go in? I mean, we're pretty capable. You half remember us from the Christmas thing. We took down that guy pretty fast. You give us some magic weapons, I think we can handle your problem.
And we can meet with the people that are outside of the labyrinth right now and get whatever information they have.
So she did mention that they have had like back and forth communication between the scouting party and the SEASTONE Isles. But Teddy, make a persuasion check with advantage from being spruced up by Wendell.
Oh god, first one's a 6.
Eee.
This is the nat 20, though. This is the nat 20.
No,
No.
Yes. Look. Oh, no, it rolled over. I tried to show it. I swear to God. I swear to God it was a 20. On my fucking life, it was a 20.
Let's fucking go.
Beautiful.
I have it on this thing, and I tried to show it to the camera, and it rolled over.
Oh, dude, that is truly Wendell helping.
I swear to fucking, I would never lie about a dice roll.
It's fine, man.
Teddy just hit her with that W Riz. He's the Risley Bear.
Teddy, you can see that Teodrin is thinking about your proposition, mentioning that you have saved the day once before at the Christmas party. Her sort of recollecting that and seeing you now, actually stronger than the last time that she saw you. You see that her body language is pretty open in agreement as she says, "Perhaps we could use your assistance. I hate to ask a favor of someone who has already saved my life once, but if I can help you in order to help find out more about Leopold and what has transpired and whether it may or may not happen here, I think that is the first order."
Well, I mean, you're not really gonna owe us anything because, it's kind of the fate of the world. So it's just you're doing your part and we're doing ours.
Yeah, you scratch your back, we scratch ours, or I don't think that's how that saying works. I'm sorry.
If you are able to find out more and potentially resolve the issue that is happening in Leopold, or at least ensure that the same thing will not happen here, then you will have our army for your needs.
But
A cow can make ice cream if you want any.
Oh. And the three ladies all squirt some ice cream into little bowls and start eating.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, this is delicious. You said it's from this cow?
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
Okay.
The cow is named Rupert, which I am also named. Coincidence.
Well, that's fun. Do an insight check for me, Rupert.
Oh, solid. 14.
Hey, okay. You can tell that Mistress Mona is not into it. She doesn't like the ice cream.
Okay, well, you don't have to say you like it.
But I do.
Okay. It's my cow. I'm just gonna storm off.
Okay.
oh,
Are you bringing the cow with you?
You come on, Rupert. Let's go wait outside.
Woohoo!
You said it. Wait a second. I can talk to animals.
Are you like using a spell to do that?
Yeah, it's a ritual, so I don't have to have it prepared. So it'll take 10 minutes, and then I can talk to Rupert.
Okay. Why don't you guys walk out of the castle, and I'll say, while the rest is going on, you'll be spending some time with Rupert the cow to speak with it.
So, how come you, can lactate ice cream, Rupert?
We'll take that after the rest of this happens, just because it is going to take 10 minutes.
Okay.
So while you guys are going for a little walkie-do, what is everyone else doing? So Teodrin seems on board with the plan, wants to help you out with getting to Leopold and finding out more about what's going on there. Is there anything specific that you were requesting help with in order for this scout expedition into the labyrinth to work out for the best?
So what resources are we getting?
Well, she said that you could have her army if you're able to sort of resolve this situation in Leopold, at least to some certain degree, where she feels comfortable, taking the army away from the citizenry of the SEASTONE Isles. So right now, what you can tell is her priority is making sure that the people here are safe. That being said, there's a scouting party, so...
Master Greg, I don't know what kind of good scouting resources we need, but I think we need to get as much information as we can from the Duchess and from Francesca.
Yeah, that's what I meant. What resources are we getting to go scout? Is it just going to be us and our bare selves? Or is she going to supply us with information, some specific weapons, and anything? Additional, like men? Are we getting anything?
Do you want, like, more people? Do you want resources from her sort of coffers? What your request is, she sort of owes you one for helping her out before, so she wants to make sure that your trip is a successful one, so you ask for it and we'll resolve it.
Okay, does anyone want, like, any equipment? We have Francesca here. Could she, like, sew us up something real quick?
Take a suggestion. How long of a rope can you give us?
Francesca says, I have a very interesting rope that will extend, not indefinitely, but it definitely will expand for quite a while. Are you saying to use that for the labyrinth?
I was suggesting maybe we send in a capable person into the labyrinth and then see how far they can go in. And if it seems like they're in danger, we could kind of yank them out while they're also making a map of the labyrinth from the inside.
Manny holds up his hand and says, ooh, me.
I could go with Manny.
I think the two of them seem pretty capable, wouldn't you say, Master Greg?
Yeah.
I think that sounds like a good plan, Bjork.
Alrighty.
Rope around his waist.
Maybe we should send somebody in a hushed tone responsible into the labyrinth.
I heard that.
Sure, I'll go.
I said in a hushed tone.
You want me to go?
I rolled to see if I heard that.
Oh, yeah. Do a perception check. And Bjork do a stealth check.
Okay.
You're fucked, idiot.
Oh, gee. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's our most powerful team. Probably me, Grandpappy, and Manny. Probably pretty powerful trio right there.
I got a 12.
Francesca, I think it's a really big coinky-dink that you're here because you were one of the reasons I was excited to go to Leopold. I've seen what you've done with Rupert's cool pants, and I was hoping that you could do something to my wizard robe. I was hoping you could maybe, like, magically imbue it with some armor because I'm very weak and I constantly am getting hurt.
Well, that is a problem. Let's see. I do not have my equipment right now. It is in Leopold, unfortunately. It might still be there if you are able to get through the labyrinth. If you're able to find any of my stuff, that would be very helpful for me. That being said, I can do minor enchantments on what you already have. Getting you anything new will be more difficult.
I think that totally works for me. Your place is right past Tommy's Biscuits, right?
That is right.
Oh, yeah. I'll keep an eye out for that once we're in the labyrinth. But what could you do for me now?
Thank you. I can give you a little more armor to your... what is it? Cape? Robe?
Yeah, it's my robe. This cape right here, this is just for swimming in the water.
Oh, it is very nice. You sure?
Yeah, I would prefer it on my robe if possible.
Give me a robe and I will do it real quick. How about everyone else? Does anyone else want to do something?
I like these pants plenty good.
Teddy's gonna go to the dwarf instead.
Mistress Mona.
Once they are finished with the seamstress lady, he'll talk with the dwarf. He's not getting his shirt enchanted.
Is there anything you can do to, like, increase my intimidation or make enemies more fearful of me? Can you do anything to enchant with that?
That sounds like a fun. Maybe I can put a little scary dragon on your chest, like a little logo, and the little speech bubble says, "Ooh, I'm spooky."
Yeah.
I think Grandpappy needs that too.
Okay, so let's say that Wendell, you're going to get +1 to your AC, so a little bit tougher. Greg and Grandpappy will get a +1 to Intimidate.
Dope.
That said, you want to speak to the dwarf,
Oh,
Mr. Spona.
Yes. Hi. So you're like a.
You approached her? Sorry.
Oh yeah, he approaches her.
Okay. The big old cat head dude steps in between you and Mr. Smona,
Ooh.
just like as you're approaching.
Could I speak with her, please?
Oh yeah, no, you can. It's fine. Just the way that you were walking up, I think, triggered
yeah,
Mr.
sorry.
Bop here.
I was kind of like that, you know. Sorry
Okay.
about that.
What do you want to talk about?
So you're like a blacksmith, right, or something? Like a magic blacksmith, basically.
I would consider myself an artificer. I am able to enchant weaponry, and I just so happen to have a means of production for mass scale armory stuff.
That's pretty cool. Are you?
Oh, nice.
Are you perhaps able to transfer enchantments? Like take the enchantment from one weapon and put it onto another?
I mean, it would take me some time and quite a bit of cash. She kind of rubs her fingers together.
Oh, okay. Can you put it on my tab? I'm sure the Duchess will fit. No, he doesn't. Okay, then never mind. I don't have any money really.
I think
Cash.
Can he
ask
try
her.
Can he try to ask the Duchess?
I think the end of the world is coming soon.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think you're good to ask for money.
I'm pretty sure she literally owes you a favor.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Duchess.
He's gonna try to hit her with a W Teddy Riz.
This is a bit sudden, but I would like to. I have this sword here that can kind of, I think, go on fire, and I want to just transfer the thing to my axe because this axe is really special to me. Could you pay for it, please? Pretty please with the cherry on top.
Oh, that's fine. Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I would like
Okay.
that, please.
Really hit him with that. Damn, shawty. Can I get $300?
pretty please. It's an unbeatable strategy.
So Mr. Bop holds out his hands, expecting that you would hand over your axe and the sword.
Yeah, Teddy hands over both.
All right, I'll get to work on this. Might take a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as it doesn't take more than like 25 days, we'll be fine.
Nope. More like 30 minutes or so.
Oh, sick. Alright, yeah, that's all I got. Thank you.
What does Bop's head look like again? One more time.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the dead mouse helmet, but it's a cat instead.
Does it look like a mask? Like, is it removable?
It looks removable. It's more of a helmet, I suppose.
More of a helmet? Because Bjork is very curious, and he kind of wants to sneak up behind and try to take the helmet off to see what's
I don't
under
really
it.
like
Look,
the
I
helmet.
know what you're thinking. It's a bad. I'm getting a bad vibe from this guy. I'm thinking he's one of those characters that you're not supposed to fuck with because they're just so over leveled.
Can I go up to Bop and then ask him if he would take his helmet off for me? Just, I'm curious. Hey Bop, how you doing? Can I reach and try to shake his hand?
Okay, he doesn't move.
Oh, the strong silent type, I see. Just out of curiosity, your look is very distinct. I gotta know what's under the helmet, if that's all right.
You see the cat helmet shakes left and right in a no.
Pretty please?
And a little bit faster now.
Mm.
Is that
Why
a
not?
tabaxi skull, or is that just like a big cat skull?
A big cat head.
Well, it seems like he's trying to hide something. I'm gonna keep my eye out on you, good sir. I walk away.
Okay.
Miss Francesca and Miss Tiadrin, do you have any good information from the scouting party that will help us when we go to the labyrinth?
Might be best if you speak with them. If you're able to get there and have a discussion, you'll have the most up-to-date information. From right now, the only thing that we know is that in the center of the labyrinth, there is a tower with a very bright light that is emanating from it.
That sounds fucking wicked.
Yeah, I mean, objectively, he's rad as fuck, but also just scary.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. Master Greg, are there any other resources that we need?
Not that I can think of. If you got no men to spare.
Do you have a speaking stone? We might be able to get your contact information and call you in case we're in any trouble.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then she, writes down her phone number on a slip of paper and hands it to you.
Theodore looks excited.
Thank you very much. Master Greg, I think you want this.
If you would like some members of the scouting party to go with you, or if you want extra men, I can send you with men. Would that be helpful for you?
Yes, it'll allow us to cover more ground.
Alright, you will take... Let me see who I can round up and provide them to you for the scouting mission.
That would be much appreciated.
I very much appreciate your help. We will stay in contact through the scouting party. I will send them a message ahead of time, let them know that you are going to be arriving soon. And please make it out alive.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So, Theodore, you are handed back the axe, which can now light on fire. Wow. And it gets a +1 to attacks and damage.
Oh, wait.
Whatever the sword was supposed to do.
Yeah, I feel like that's balanced because the regular flame tongue just straight up adds 2d6, which would just double the damage of the sword. So,
Damn.
yeah, it also like acts as like a torch, so you know that's a good utility.
It's cool as hell. How about 1d4 fire damage?
Let's go.
It'll add.
Yeah.
So could be 1, could be 4. Who knows?
Oh my god.
I have a question. Have you guys been cutting through the Sweetwoods to get to Leopold, or have you been taking the path around?
The path through the Sweetwoods is the fastest way. That is where the scouting party went, and we've been in contact ever since. So, yeah, your best bet is probably to go through.
Okay, that sounds good. By any chance, have you heard about a circus that's in the woods? We found this flyer. Teddy.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the circus. It's fine.
Okay, regardless, real quick, by any chance, have you met a man named Siesto before?
Siesto. No, I am unfamiliar.
That's okay. If you hear about him, just let us know.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will be sure to do so. Okie so let's pick it up from Rupert next time as you start talking to your cow.
Oh boy.
Moo!
Moo, which will in turn be words.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night.
Merry Christmas.
Mary Chrysler.
We in this party now. DJ Rupert's in the house.
What the fuck? Real trap.
Gaslight, babies. 9/11 was an inside job. Tesco. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe. You go to school, I go under the school.